Okay.
And we are live.
Yes.
Once the travel bug bites, there is no known antidote, and I know that I shall be happily infected until the end of my life. Hello, everyone. Welcome to yet another panel discussion of Mitikerang. Today's topic is traveling, and guess what? We have two amazing speakers on board. So these two speakers have a very similar name, so I might find it difficult in pronouncing. So bear with me. It's Prayag Samal and Pragyan
Hello.
Bejbarua. Hi, guys. Happy to
Hi.
have you on board.
Hello.
It's our
So,
pleasure to speak something in front of all those people.
it's great. So, just start with a very basic question that you must have been like bored answering to it. That what does traveling mean to a travel holic person like you people? So, Prayag, you can start with that one.
Okay, see, lot of people travel just to click a photo or like they want to escape from their everyday job or like that. But for me, travel is like it's frequent for me. I don't travel to escape from life or to like escape from studies or job, etc. I travel because like I love to explore new places. Like example, a forest. If you are going inside a forest, what you will see like animals, trees, etc. But for me, like I'm curious every day. Like if I'm getting into a forest, what will I see? If like there is a question, like will I see something new, like a new species of bird, a new species of like uh, anything like mushroom to a ant or insect, anything. Like I'm just curious about that. What new I will see today? Like our world is a like very big place, and we can't say like we have discovered everything. There is something more. I want to see those things. If someone will say like we have discovered like 50% or 55% of our world, I don't believe in that. Like there is something more. So I travel to see them from my eyes and to experience those locations and like all those places. I love to connect with new people and to know about their culture. I visit to upbeat locations in Odisha, like at Odisha, like uh, Koraput, if people are familiar with that name. That is a tribal populated area. I love to visit those places because I love their culture. I love how they simply live their life. Because at the end of the day, we all are like we have developed. At a time, we also were living at those mountains, like eating those raw meats, etc. Now we are developed, but I love to see their life, how they live simply. So for it, I'm curious about everything. What new I will see. That's why I travel.
So
Cool.
you are not amongst those people like us who just wants to go and get a picture clicked. You are a
No.
genuine fan of traveling.
Yes.
So
I
Pragyan, what is traveling to you?
So yes, as you said, like everyone has their own priorities. For me, there are three. If I say, one is food. Food is my primary focus everywhere. Where like whenever I go somewhere, I'll have to try all those local foods because they have the authenticity and also that speaks of their culture. So my second is about culture. So because like I love people, and so like in India only, there are a lot of cultures that we have to explore. And if we consider the world, we can't finish that. So culture actually interests me a lot, and with culture comes people. So I love people because like when I talk like when I met you guys, I could like see what you guys do, what are your passions. So I love talking to new people so that I can learn something from them. So the main thing is learning. So for like when it comes to traveling, my main focuses are like food mainly, and people and culture. So that would be traveling for me because like even if I like go to like a really near place, I'll meet some new people, so I'll get to learn a lot from them, and also maybe I can teach them a little bit whatever I know. So traveling means that. And yes, a few pictures are good so that like it stays in our memories. But yeah, that's traveling for me.
That's totally, you both gave a total different perspective to us on what traveling is. So thank you on that. So here comes my next question, that what are some of the ways by which traveling can be made in best possible way? Like if you ask a person like me, or who just wants to go out and have a chill vacation, so for us traveling means taking the whole bunch of suitcases, packing up things. So I know for sure that you people are not doing the same. So what is the best possible way? I could see that wide eye of Pragyan. So yeah, so what is the best possible way according to you both? So Prayag, you can go ahead with that one.
See, for me, uh, travel is not always about luxury and like to maintain that lifestyle I'm maintaining at home. For me, that is an adventure. Like if I'm going to a forest, a location or a sanctuary or a national park, I take very minimal stops with me, just two clothes, or I carry a tent with me every time. Even if I am staying at a hotel, I know, but I carry tent because who knows if I will get a chance to camp there, I can. So I always carry tents with me. Plus, I have a bag. I have a red bag, like that is my signature bag. So every time I travel, I carry that with me. Inside that, I carry all the essential items uh, one must carry while traveling, like from mosquito repellent to first aid box to all those cold medicine, like and move, etc. From lighter to everything you need that is inside that bag. So I just carry that bag, a laptop to store data. Like I'm a landscape photographer, or I do like travel blogging. So if I am capturing those memories and those videos, so I have to keep backup. So basically I take a laptop, a camera, my drone, and two clothes and all those like equipments and tents. I try to carry minimal stuffs. Like if I will carry all those heavy bags or etc., that will be hard for me to take those all the places. So basically, it is travel for me. Travel means adventure. I don't want to experience luxury all the time. Yes, I travel sometime to like experience those royal treatments or those luxury stays at five-star hotels or three-star hotels. But each time I travel to upbeat locations, I try to take very minimal stops so that I can enjoy the nature rather than worrying about my stuffs. Like if someone got my bag, or if someone uh, take my bag away, like I don't want those stuff. So like I just carry a bag at my backpack, and that's it. I don't worry about like what if my things will be stolen. Where do I keep them? Because every time those stuffs are on my back.
Yes.
That's so cool. So Pragyan, what do you have to say on the same?
Yes, on the packing part, you actually summarized everything, because like we have to pack light, because if I have a lot of things, I have to care about a lot of things, and also while traveling, it's like massive. It's massive. So for me also, I have a blue bag, as you have a red one. I have a blue one. So in that, mainly the electronics goes first, like the camera, laptop, and the charger and everything. That is my main priority, because clothes are secondary for me, because I can wear the same thing repeatedly, or I can just have two pair. I'll wash one, I'll wear one. So clothes are the least of my concerns. And other than that, because like your question was more about how to travel effectively or something. So, and the other thing would be like first one is traveling, like of course, and second one is like interacting with the locals. I highly emphasize on those part, because like if you are a tourist, you'll go all those famous places, but then you'll miss the connection with the locals who has the real stuff, the real stories that they have to tell. So like for example, if I go to Orissa. If I
Odisha.
talk to you guys, then it will be better for me rather than talking to a tour agent, because that person will show me only the famous places which everyone goes, and I also can get all those pictures in Google. So I don't need to like, I can take a new picture there. But at the
Mhm.
same time, if I talk to you guys, you will know all those tea stalls that serves the best samosa, or that paratha places. You guys will be a better guide for me. So I would rather talk to you guys than to all those agents. So like for a good travel, I would rather sit with you guys, like drink some tea and talk to you guys. So interacting with the locals is one of my priorities when I'm going somewhere. And yes, nothing else. So that is for me.
So as you said that while traveling you would rather sit and talk with us, then I would suggest that you should talk with Prayag and not with me, because even I'll take you to those typical tourist places. And for eating, yes, of course, we won't take you to any aloo paratha stall, but yes, Prayag may agree with me. I will take you to dahi vada stall for sure in
Yes,
Orissa.
obviously, obviously.
Okay,
Dahi
okay.
vada and Mysore vada.
Okay. That
Uh-huh.
must be a good stall because you both smiled when you told that name.
Oh
So
yeah,
I have to
actually
get that.
that happens to be a typical food for us. Like whenever we have to go out, we have to have aloo dum dahi vada somewhere or the other. That is why there was a smile on both our faces.
Okay, 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 okay. Okay. I'll
So
let you know.
coming back to my next question,
Yeah.
guys. So my next question that happens is that when did you actually realize that you have become that tagged travel blogger, traveler, loner, whatever those taglines are given to you people? So when did you realize all of that you have become that one, that cliche category me? So Pragyan, why don't you go ahead with this one first?
Sure. Because for me, before I was not a traveler. Like I would go to my like uncle's house or something, but that is not traveling. But the main thing started in 2018, in September actually. Yes, when I thought I should leave my job because I was doing pretty good job as a data analyst, and I thought maybe I should. But life was good, but it was like boring. It was the same thing is happening again and again, so I got really bored. So I thought maybe I should take some break or do something different. So the one thing that came to my mind that I have to leave my job. And then the next thing came that if I'm leaving the job, why not try something new? So the first thing that I did was, I had at the time I had 15,000 in my bank account, and I booked just one way ticket to Vietnam. I had no plans. I didn't know anything about Vietnam. I didn't have any saving, as I said, and one way ticket to Vietnam was 13,000 rupees. So I just had to take the chance, and I did. And so in September, I booked a flight on which was in like next year's first month, and I had like 3 or 4 months in between. So in that time only, I saved my money. Uh, Saved like I saved for 3 or 4 months, and then I left there. So left for Vietnam. I was there for 3 months. So it was my actually like changing point for me because it was my first backpacking, first solo, first international. So everything was totally first, and I was risking everything because I had a really bad stammering. So this is the change that I have seen after I went there, because like after I did that 3 months trip, I was a totally changed man. Have I had like the confidence to speak in front of you guys and everyone. I have also like held like managed talks, like travel talks in here, and also I hosted a few events. So it totally changed me. So from that time only, that this traveling thing started for me. So Vietnam changed me. So I did like from Ho Chi Minh to Hanoi, like 9 cities. I stayed with the locals, really cheap. So my total expenditure was like less than 15, like less than 50,000 in total in those three months. So it was a pretty big challenge, and also it was awesome for me. So that's when I got the tag.
That that's so cool, man. Just wondering that you just left took your savings and just left and you went away to an international country where obviously you don't know the language. So
No.
great kudos to you on that. So Prayag, what is your story behind that name you got as a traveler?
Like if you have heard, there is a quote like, don't listen to what they say and go and see. So basically, when I was 13, uh, I was on a family vacation to Kerala. So Kerala is known as God's own country, or sorry, God's own land. So
Hmm.
basically, that was beautiful, very beautiful. And
Mhm.
that time, I had a Sony Xperia M4 Aqua phone. Like that one was my first phone, and from that, my travel and my photography started. I clicked many pictures from Kerala, and like I traveled a lot. I everything I have clicked photos of everything. After reaching at like Odisha, I have that time I was not active on Facebook. Like uh, I was in class seventh or eighth. Uh, Nowadays, like kids are more active on social media, but uh, uh, that time, like around 6 7 years ago, uh, that was not a thing. Like there was no Geo and etc. So BSNL, Airtel. So I displayed those photos to my family members and friends. So they say, from where did you downloaded those photos? Like they didn't believe, they like I have captured them, or like all the things. So that's when I thought like, okay, I have that doesn't like demotivated me, but I thought like, if they are thinking like I have downloaded those photos, then those photos are really beautiful. So that inspired me. Then after Kerala, when I was in class 9, uh, I was on a study tour of my school. So that time I have visited like Andhra Pradesh and Vizianagaram. At Vizianagaram, I got lost. At that time, I got lost. So everyone was searching for me. Then I roam around the streets for almost 3 to 4 hours alone. I didn't know Telugu, neither I know now. So like I talk to them in just symbols. So like they are saying in Telugu, I don't know Telugu. Like ekkada, those language I don't know. So like they are saying, I am asking of a hotel name where we were staying. They are just saying. Then that is like sign language, code language. You have to learn to travel to like
Yes.
all those locations where you don't know their language. So that thing like helped me to got a confidence that I can travel solo, or I can travel to new locations without knowing their language, or without knowing all those locations, etc. So after that, after class 10th, I started traveling in full pledge. Like everyone travel, like you also travel, and viewers who are watching this video, they also travel. But like they are not frequent travelers. They travel to like their uncle's house, or just a family vacation on summer or winters, like that.
Hmm.
But for me, like travel is I can, like, if someone will say, let's go to Meghalaya or Assam, I will pack up my bag and live there tomorrow. So travel is my food. Like you can say, I can't live without traveling. So basically, after 10th, I traveled to a lot of places. Chhattisgarh, I explored Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, then Andhra Pradesh, Kerala, Bangalore, Maharashtra, etc. Then I got featured in Indian Express, and that page called edX. They have a like edX page of Indian Express. So uh, I got appreciations that inspired me. Then that became my part, like all those interviews and social media presence and etc. I have created a Instagram account. There I have a pretty much good amount of followers there. Then I started some Facebook pages. There I shared my photos and videos. Then there I have almost 1 lakh plus followers. So in that, like, these things help me to grow more and to travel more. Like one can't just travel, and like you have to earn a bit. Like there is family and there is everything. If you are also traveling, you have to earn a bit. So I travel at the same time I earn, because like I post my videos, I sell footages, and I like sell photos. Then I take work on like paid documentaries for. I love to make travel documentaries, because I that time I say, if I'm not getting like, you can pay me a bit, but just send me to a new location. I just want to explore that. You can pay me less, but I will do that same with like in less than market price, but I want to cover new locations. So like in this lockdown period, I have traveled more than like 15 to 16 new places, and made like 30-40 videos. Everyone was getting bored in this lockdown, but I have used this free time to travel, and like that.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
That's so cool. Like at the age of 13, you realize that you want to become a traveler. Oh my God, at 13, I didn't even know should I sleep or go to school. So great work, guys. Great work.
I started in
It's so
20.
commendable to hear this one. So, guys, yeah, you started 26, you just half your age. Oh my God.
That's really cool. That's really cool.
That's great. So now, guys, that's we were just now talking that how you had only 13,000 and your cost price was just below 50 when you went to Vietnam. Like you discovered the entire Vietnam for 3 months in just 50,000. So we like if even I have to travel, the one issue that we all face is the monetary issue. Okay.
Mm.
So while I was going through on what to ask, I had to ask you people this one. How do you deal with that money issue? How do you realize, like, given the fact that Prayag has traveled so many places during lockdown, from
Yes.
where did that money come? How did you get those, have those saving apart from your work life and everything to have that money spent on this one? Please, please, our audiences really want to know this. पैसे कहाँ से आएंगे? इतना घूमना तो है. So Pragyan, yes, please go ahead with this one.
For such things, yes, we need money for, like, of course, but also as everyone thinks, we don't need a lot of money. That's the thing. Like that's where the main things comes, because like when you plan or when you think about an international trip, or like international trip, usually people think that you need lakhs and lakhs of rupees for like a 1 week trip. You don't need that. Yes, like if you have less time to spend, then yes, it might cost you a lot, because like you have to plan everything in short periods. So you need to take the fastest route, you need to take cars and everything. But if you have a little bit more time, then you can actually reduce your cost really low, because like when you are going somewhere, the main three things that will cost you money is the accommodation part, and the like commotion. I'm not sure about the word, but like from from going from one place to another. And the third thing is the extra things, like the food,
Mm-hmm.
like drinks and everything. If you can, like, these are the main things. So if you can actually reduce the cost of these parts, you are reducing everything. Well, like for the staying part, if you can forget about the comfort for a little bit, then you can actually save a lot of money, because like if you are staying in a hotel, you don't get to meet anyone. You'll get a TV, a bed, and nothing else. For that, you don't need to spend 2,000, 3,000 rupees per night, right? So you can rather stay in a hostel, which is really cheap, because there are travel hostels which you'll get rooms for like 200, 300, or even less per night. Yes, some rooms are shared, some rooms are private, so that will depend on the price. But if you can actually stay in a hostel, like 150, 200, actually you can do that. And another thing is, there's a community called couch surfing. Like Prayag, you must have known, but do you know it? Have you heard
Yes, yes,
about it, Manu?
I've heard.
Yes, couch surfing is a community.
New
Okay.
to me.
Okay, so couchsurfing is a community where people let travelers stay at their home. That's the main concept. So like when you like if you have a home, you can let people stay at your place in exchange of culture, in exchange of stories. And like when you are traveling, you can also stay at some others home, and this is absolutely free. It's more like a community which is helping each other. So couchsurfing is a great platform where like a lot of people can stay at a local place, because like when you are like going somewhere, the best thing is to interact with the locals, as I said. So if you can stay with them, that's the best part. So you let in people to stay at your place, and you expect them to share their stories, so that you can learn and make friends from all around the world. So I've been in couchsurfing for a long time, and also while in Vietnam, actually it was my first couchsurfing experience. And like even in like the first city that I stayed, like Ho Chi Minh City, I stayed in that place for 2 weeks. Yes, 2 weeks I stayed in that place. Like they had a one son, his mother, and his uncle. So I stayed there for 2 weeks, and in another city, Da Nang, I stayed for 1 month, where I was actually helping also as a like as an English teacher. So like he has an English center. So we foreigners, we help the students to understand English, to speak English for the like with the pronunciation and stuff. And in exchange, they let us to stay in his home for free. So like that also you can actually like for wow, like for 1 month I wasn't paying anything to him. So if you consider like in hotel, if you are giving like 1,000 per night, so in that way he actually gave me 30,000 to stay at his place, right? So you can reduce a lot of money with like just with the accommodation part. And the food part, if you can eat where the locals eat, like you have to search a bit. Like if you actually skip all those fancy places and sit and eat where the locals eat, you'll get everything totally cheap, like half or like one quarter. So that is one. And if you're like moving from point A to point B, you can do hitchhiking. That is also one thing, or at least use public transport, because like in buses you'll also see a lot of stories there, you'll meet a lot of people, and also you're saving a lot of money. You don't need cabs to travel like inside city. And if it's outside city, you can do hitchhiking, which I did. Hitchhiking is like taking lift.
Yes.
So these are the three points. If you can reduce all those things, that actually you can save a lot of money, and traveling isn't that costly. Yes, flight tickets can be high, so you have to plan that accordingly if you're going somewhere else. But like if it is inside India, you can always plan trains. Trains are the cheapest you can go. Like if you have like 4 days of time with you, you can use trains. Trains are the cheapest and gives a lot of stories. So that's it for me.
Wow. Wow. I fall short of words what to say. Like we think traveling in a total different perspective, and you are just giving you people are giving the total different look to it. So my next question that is that as you I'll ask this one to Prayag first, that you have traveled so many places, like from the age of 13. So you have visited a
Yeah,
lot of
that's
places.
it.
So, which one holds the fondest memory for you? So, which is that place that you were like, "Hi, I want to go again there"?
Uh, every location have its own beauty and like its own charm. If you will ask me like my favorite place or two place I want to like visit again, uh, I will say, to be honest, that is Kerala. That is Kerala and Meghalaya. So for me, those places are really beautiful. I like the natural places. I don't like those like concrete jungles and like those urban areas. I just want to chill with nature. I want to experience, like, I want to see a world from a different perspective. So for me, forest areas are like my kind of locations. I love to travel mountains, hills, forest, and water streams, waterfalls, rather than concrete jungles, malls, etc. So I have been to Meghalaya once. So I loved those hanging bridge. I want to visit there again. Then I want to do that like backwater boat riding, houseboat riding at Kerala again. I love that. Even at Odisha, I love Koraput. Like Koraput holds a special place in my heart. If viewers don't know about Koraput, like that is a district of Odisha. Mainly that's a tribal populated district, and like if you love mountains, if you love like tribal culture, if you want to see the simplicity, like you want to escape from life and want to spend some time with nature at a pleasant temperature and like environment, then you must visit Koraput once. Uh, I'm saying like there is a new trend is running now, like something go local or something like that. So if, I will say if you are from Odisha or from like places near Odisha, you can visit Koraput. Like that is one of the cheapest hill station I can say if you want to experience those mountain vibes and forest, etc. And that's it. I love those places.
Okay.
I love every
Prayag,
place. Yes, 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 please.
I must say that I am guilty of not knowing about Koraput at all, being the fact that I
Okay.
am from Odisha.
Yeah.
So now
I
you have given me a place to go to now. So thank you for
join me
that one.
someday.
Sure. So Pragyan, which one holds your fondest memory? So which place is that?
Same as him in the sense that it's hard to say just one, because like every place has their own charm. So first place is obviously Vietnam for me because it started everything for me, because like a lot of things happened there. Like I was there for 3 months without knowing their language, like like finding a lot of people to speak, because like English is not that common there. A few people knows it, but a lot of people don't. So the only language I was using there is smile and sign language. So it was a pretty good experience for me. And also like I was like teaching like more than 100 or 150 students there, like all are like university students. So I was teaching English there, and also I stayed with the monks. And also I have like martial arts background, so I am into Muay Thai and karate. So I was
Oh,
teaching them a little bit of that, and they were teaching me their stuff. Like their martial art is called Fat Quang Quen. So it is more or less like wushu or kung fu, but it's different. Like they have their own style to that. So I stayed with them and I practiced martial arts with them, and also meditation and stuff. So I miss all those memories. And also like I traveled a lot, like I met a lot of people there, from like the business people to the local villagers. And so Vietnam stays first. And also if nature, then like Meghalaya is one of the places that, but yes, Meghalaya is pretty close to me. Like we actually go for morning ride and come back. So it's pretty near from my home. So Meghalaya is one, and also Bhutan would be one actually. Like I
yeah.
went to Bhutan on a bike trip. It was a 4-day trip with my uncle and his son. So 2 bikes, 3 people. So we were there for 4 days. We covered only Paro and Thimphu. Um, so we went there and stayed, and we ate a lot there. So Bhutan is one of the places because like it has a lot of nature to offer, and also it's pretty clean compared to India. Being totally honest, us and yes, I'm guilty that I don't know a lot of stuff like outside Northeast, but I'm planning because like I started recently, so I'm planning to cover all those places. Especially, I'll start with Sikkim and then more towards
I
that
will
side.
join if you will permit.
Sorry.
I will join you for that trip.
Definitely, it will be awesome. Yes, we can actually plan something after this.
I love my trip.
Okay, cool. Yes. So not one place actually. I have like we actually have a lot of places. Everyone has their own specialty.
Oh
So
God, I can already see a travel while the discussion, people are planning their trips. So, guys, my next question was that how do you people manage your work life along with traveling? Because we have to see that
mm,
we cannot avoid work, right? So, how do you keep a balance in that? So, Prayag, please go ahead with this one first.
See, for work, I'm a student first. I'm studying. So for me, in this lockdown, I was just, to be honest, I was just logging in into my ID, Zoom ID, or etc. And I was living and traveling. Even our teachers, thank God, they are like supportive and good. Our teachers watch my blogs and my photography, etc. In a blog, I was writing my exam inside a forest. So I
okay.
have filmed that and have put it that in my blog. So there was a exam, my semester was going on. I was writing inside my exam and send them that answer sheet. So if it
That's
comes to
pretty
exam or
crazy.
yes, obviously. So if it comes to like classes, etc. At the time of travel, I skip everything. Like I just said, I am just curious about something new. I skip like classes, etc. But I am not saying viewers to do the same, because like everyone have their own work. If you will say I won't study and I will travel, that may cause some serious problem for you in future, and now too. And your parents will beat me if they see me on the road. So uh, I skip classes, but they share PDF and like notes. I study them in my free time and at night and when I rest. So pretty much I study PDFs and my all the stuff they have provided. If I got some doubt, I call to my teachers, or I just check Google online or etc. I get answers. So basically my grades are not too good or not too bad. Like that's not O, but you can say that's first division, more than 60% all the time, after traveling a lot and etc. So and work, as I said, I make travel documentaries and documentary films and all those music video stops and filming stuff. Like money will come. Like money will come if I am giving you 50 rupees. That 50 rupees will come to me after some days or some time, but time won't. So like I want to make memories. Like I just don't want to earn money and die. I want to create memories, because I can make money all the time if I have that skill or I have that talent. But time won't come, and memories are everywhere. Even this Zoom meeting or this YouTube live is a memory for me. But you can say there are bad memories and good memories, and you just want to forget bad memories. So it is a good memory, I am not saying. So so when I travel, I make a lot of good memories, and at the end of the day, like you won't remember like how many likes you have got for that image, or like how was your how was your performance in class 9th exam or class 10th exam. But you will remember all those great memories you have made while traveling. Like uh, for an example, if you are traveling to a place and a monkey came and took your bag, you will remember that. Like
Yes.
we have been to that place, that monkey came and that took my bag away. So it's all of making memories. Keep work at a side and keep all those things like traveling, etc., at another side. Because at the end of the day, like as a human, we must experience and explore different fields and different things, not just work like those 9 to 5 jobs and etc. With that, we can enjoy our life too.
Yes. Cool. Cool.
So that's so true. So, guys, just as we are coming to a closure of today's event, like quick one words for you. That is how much money you both have spent, like the minimum amount of money in a travel thing, and the maximum amount you have spent. The one, just the immediate answer I need. That amount I want to hear. So, Pragyan, please go ahead with the minimum, the maximum.
like if I say minimum, it would be like 300 or 400, because like I go to my uncle's place, which is like 700, 800 kilometers from here. So that I can say. But if I say a proper traveling, Bhutan would be one, because like Bhutan, I spent 7,000 in 4 days, including everything, like oil and bike servicing and everything included 7,000. And also like Arunachal, I have went. So, but yes, I was like I went with my friends. So accommodation and transportation wasn't on me. So that would be the cheapest, because I spent like only 100 rupees or something. But if I see like on a like proper thing, that 7,000 would be Bhutan and 50,000 for Vietnam. But like Vietnam, it was 3 months, so that would
Mhm.
be a cheaper option, I guess. 50,000.
And Prayag, what is your number?
Uh, cheapest one was for free. Like a group sponsored me for that. Like so that was free for me, totally free. I haven't spent a single penny that day.
Okay.
So and expensive one, that is Kashmir. So I have spent almost 60 to 65,000 in that 6 day trip. That was
Okay.
crazy, and okay, that's okay. I have made some memory uh, like that. Even in this lockdown period, I have spent almost 1 lakh plus in traveling to different places.
God, that's a huge number. So so my next question is again a one word, like one place in India, one place in abroad that you wish to travel and you haven't yet. So which one will be that? Pragyan, again, please go ahead with that one.
So if it is India, it will be Kerala. It's in my list for a long time. I was in Bangalore also. Like I was there for 9 months, but I was too workaholic then. So I never traveled. Even I didn't travel to all those parks, all those museums. I never went there. I was too into work. But yes, Kerala would be one. And if it is abroad, it would be Norway. I know it's pretty expensive, so I can't touch that country like in the next 10 or 15 years. But yes, Norway is one of the places, because like it has really less people, which I love, because I don't like, I love people, but also at the same time I don't like population. A lot of people, I don't like it. And also it has a lot of nature, like really big nature things there, like natural things there. So that would be my answer.
And Prayag, what is your ideal place that you would like to go? One in India, one abroad.
One in India is too difficult for me, but that is total Northeast. Like I love Northeast, so I want to cover all those locations. And abroad, I love to visit Australia. I
Okay.
love coral reefs and etc. And obviously, I love kangaroos.
Okay. Cool, 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 cool.
So you took it in a smart way and you chose all the seven sisters together in when we have to decide a single place. Pretty cool, huh? So
Yeah.
so my next question will be like, how many places you people have traveled during lockdown? Just the number.
Uh,
For me, it
So
is
Prayag,
just the kitchen.
yes, Prayag.
Yes.
I'm counting, so please continue with
So
Pragya.
I
I'm
can
counting.
relate to Pragyan. I can relate to Pragyan just traveling till the kitchen. So yes, how was your travel to the kitchen?
It was really good, because I learned a lot of things. Because I love to eat, but now I can like make other people's also fall in love in eating. So I can assure people that. And also like because like in this lockdown, I was actually involved in a lot of things. So actually it was not a time wasted, it was time invested. So I learned a lot about myself first, and also I started a lot of new, like, as we are all like interested in a lot of things, so I was also like giving a lot of time in a lot of things. So I grew a lot, like both personally and also from my fats area. So that's it.
So so Prayag, our kitchen story is over. So where did you
Yes.
travel? So what is the number?
Exactly. I have traveled almost like 17 to 18 new places in this lockdown.
Okay.
Oh
And
my God.
like uh, Pragyan bro said like he have discovered something new about him, and he met like new persons. He discovered like all those experience, like that was same for me. I was working in my venture from a long time, but in this lockdown I have registered my venture. Then after registering in this lockdown period, to be honest, and I'm setting this number, I have made an amount of almost like 2 to 3 lakh in this lockdown only by documentaries and filmmaking,
Okay.
etc. Even like I met some new persons and I got connected with them. Even they are working now in my venture. Some of them are working in my venture. So for me, lockdown gave me many things. Like for many people, Corona was a curse, but for me, like it is it's something I can't explain. I loved it, but I don't want Corona. But I love that experience and that lockdown happened. So that helped me to discover all these things and to grow myself and even my surroundings. Cause I offered them some works to do in my venture. So that's it.
Great, and all the best for your future endeavors also.
Thank you.
So, guys, my summing up question will be like, we have already talked a lot about the lockdown. So, with the commencement of the remote work culture happening, so everybody now wants to explore, like, because we all are now into remote working. So, what will be your three-tip advice to everyone out there who really want to travel? So, Pragyan, please go ahead with this one.
Okay. So if you want to like really want to like explore places, I would go back to your previous question actually, where you said like how you are managing time and money and everything, right? So I will connect this with that as well, because like if you really want to go places, you need money, right? And also like a lot of places, a lot of jobs will not offer you time to travel, or like they may not allow you to work and travel at the same time. So rather invest a good amount of time first in learning some skills that you can work like from anywhere, like photography, videography. Those are really good skills right now, and almost everyone actually does it. Just you have to be different, or like pick a niche. Like I only do this type of things, so then people will remember you. That you can try one of the things. And also like if you are good in writing, then blogs and all those things. Or like if you are into graphic designing, you can do graphic designing. And also if you are into like if you're into singing, dancing, everything, you can do like make videos of it, and you can just post it online so that people one day will buy it, and that will be your passive income. So I would rather suggest I would actually suggest you to like people, like whoever is watching, to invest some time in some passive incomes, so like so that it will eventually let the money flow. Because like at one point of time, in like for a lot of people, like roaming around and working, they don't match. So so you have to figure out a way for the money to flow in. So so like passive incomes is one of the things. So if you are into traveling, if you are like going places, so first tip would be like skip all the non-com like all the commercial places and go local, as you said, Prayag. And traveling is not about the money, it's more about experience. And also like if you can actually plan a little bit, if you like yes, with experience you will get to learn a lot of things. You have to make mistakes so that you can learn, because you don't need a lot of like experience, or you don't need to be brave to travel. You just need a little bit of courage to just start, then things will flow. Because like as we as as humans, we have the like the power to solve things. We just don't start it. That's the main thing. Once you start it, once you face any difficulty, you will have the power to actually solve it if you think logically. So, and the third thing would be learn to smile, because smile is the universal language. If you can smile, the other person will smile, and that's the connection is already made. And then you can ask for some help or some information, and always be gentle, and always be like if you're meeting a new person, you don't have to be like this. You can just do hello, hi, just bow a bit, be gentle, and the other person will definitely help you. So because the world is a beautiful place, you just have to explore, and don't trust the media. That's
That's
that.
that's the point.
Yes, don't trust the media. It's really bad. It shows you a lot of things.
I agree.
Yeah. Once you start traveling, you'll know actually. If you haven't started.
Okay, on that note, Prayag, what will be your three tip advice for everyone who wants to go out to travel?
Um, Points, that's like be curious, challenge yourself, and as bro said, keep a smile on your face. Challenge yourself, because like if you are traveling with a less amount of money, challenge, like give a challenge to yourself that I can travel all these places with this limited amount of money I have.
Yes.
uh, do a background research where you are going, like to the locations, search on Google, uh, get the maps and etc. Then like you can challenge yourself, I can cover all those places like in this amount of money.
Mm.
And second thing, keep a smile on your face. Like if you are keeping smile on your face while talking to a next person to you, that makes, like, they say apnapan, like you both get connected. And with a smile, one can't like cheat you or like that. He can't say anything bad which is bad for you.
Mm.
And yes, believe in others. If you are traveling, you have to trust and believe all the persons. Maybe he is bad or good, you don't know, but you have to believe. If you are going to a new place, you have to ask persons where this route is going. And you can ask persons to like rest in their home. If you don't have money for hotel and cottages, you have to ask them. So you have to believe in humanity. At least you, if you are not believing human, believe in humanity. That's all around. And yes, I'm sharing a tip. See, it's a secret for me. To travel, you don't really need money. All you need is networking. See,
Yes.
if you are staying at Odisha, you have friends from Assam, Tripura, Meghalaya, Maharashtra, and Kerala. They will eventually help you if you are going at their locations. They
Yes.
may they may invite you to stay at their home. That's totally free. And they may share their food with you. They can share their like bike with you, their car with you. They may host you. So if Pragyan is coming to Odisha, I will love to host him. So if I
Thank
am
you.
going to his place, he may host me.
Yes, I will.
So that's the point. All you need is networking. So
Mm.
I have a pretty strong network till now, and I'm working hard to expand that. So if I'm traveling to a new location, at least I must get a familiar face there who can help me.
Yes. Yes.
Wow, that is
Very
some
good.
really great tip. That, and in given the fact now networking has become a need of the hour, you need to have a good strong network in maybe in your domain or not. But yes, networking does play a very, very, very crucial part in everybody's life.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
on that note, on a smiling note, as we have emphasized today, that we should always be smiling and just go all out and believe in the person. So, on that smiling note, thank you so much, guys, for joining in and giving us a total different and a new perspective on what traveling is. And traveling is nowhere to what our thinking used to be, given the fact that you people have been traveling for so long. And I really find it fortunate to have interviewed you, because just like Pragyan said, I was just traveling to my kitchen during the lockdown. And so, yeah, thank you so much for joining us in. It was really great talking to you guys. And thank you to our lovely audiences who were there. And next week, again, with some new hosts, some new topic, we'll be there on our panel discussion. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And yes, like one last thing, if you want to really, like, if you want to go somewhere, just trust yourself, because you can do it
Obviously.
for sure. You can just do it, or if you can't, if you have doubt, just ask someone for help. They will help you. But yes, do travel because it'll change you for sure.
I
Thank you.
agree.
Thank you
And
so much, guys.
it's our pleasure to share our experience here. Thank
Yes.
you, Mr. Kiran, and our lovely host. Thanks for inviting us, and it was a beautiful session.
Thank you so
Really.
much. Bye,
Really.
guys. Have a great day ahead.
Yeah, you too. Take care. Have a great week.